Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Twin States News. A.J. Brown is taking his talents to the pros. The Ole Miss receiver has officially chosen to forego his senior season and enter the 2019 NFL Draft. The Starkville native announced his decision on Twitter earlier today with a long message thanking Ole Miss and all the fans. He'll leave behind quite the legacy on the Rebels football program. Brown has led his team the past 2 seasons, eclipsing the 1,000-yard mark in both, while also leading the SEC in receiving yards. He has nearly 3,000 total to go along with 19 career touchdowns. This season, Brown caught 85 passes for 1,300 yards and 6 touchdowns, and he was named first-team All-SEC earlier today. It's very likely that Brown will be a first-round selection. CBS Sports pegs him as a number 6, while ESPN had him projected to go number 32 earlier today. And with that, today the SEC coaches voted on their all-league teams, and a pair of Bulldogs and one more Rebel were chosen as first-team honorees. Defensive aces Montez Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons earned all SEC first-team honors. As I mentioned, A.J. Brown was tabbed a first-teamer, along with Rebels offensive lineman Greg Little. MSU offensive lineman Dion Calhoun and safety Jonathan Abram also honored by the league's coaches with second-team accolades. With her pair of double-doubles and back-to-back road wins, senior center Tiara McCowan has again been named the SEC Player of the Week. McCowan broke the Bulldogs' career rebounding record with her 12th rebound against Texas. The Texan averaged 18 points, 13.5 boards per game while shooting nearly 60% from the floor. The NCAA's active leader in games played will lead her team into the next game against 18th-ranked Marquette coming up Thursday night. The New Orleans Pelicans got 37 from Julius Randle, 32 from Drew Holiday, and 23 points from Anthony Davis, but not much from anyone else as they came up short in a 129-126 loss to the West-leading Clippers last night in New Orleans. The Pels fell behind by double digits in the first half before rallying in the third quarter, but big shots by Lou Williams and Danilo Gallinari late in the fourth would put the game away for L.A. The Pels are now back under 500 at 12-13 and sit in 11th place in the West, one full game out of the final playoff spot.
You know, I thought we played well. You know, obviously they got separation at one stage. They made some shots. We missed some easy shots. They made some. I thought we continued to compete. Did a great job of protecting the ball. At the end of the day, they made a couple of plays down the stretch, and we didn't. That's basically what it came down to.
And Ohio State football coach Urban Meyer will retire after this year's Rose Bowl, or so he says. The 54-year-old has been the head coach of the Ohio State football team for 7 years and has put together a win-loss record of 82-9. In his 17-year coaching career, he's put together a winning percentage of .852. Meyer has been dealing with lingering health issues that have caused him severe headaches this season. Meyer will be replaced by offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach Ryan Day. And NHL owners have voted to expand their league to 32 teams. Seattle, Washington will become the next city to be welcomed into the NHL. Seattle will become a member of the Pacific Division and begin play in the 2021-22 season. With the news, the Arizona Coyotes will move to the Central Division in the restructuring process. In the franchise fee for a new NHL team, $650 million, and more than 25,000 fans have already put up money for tickets. It's never too soon. That kid's pretty pumped about it. This is the NHL's second expansion in under 3 years, of course, with the Vegas Golden Knights. They don't have a team name yet. Of course, they'll let the fans participate in that process. Hopefully they come up with something exciting. I'm sure they will.
$650 million?
Yeah. It's a lot of money. But, you know, people like their hockey. It'll be nice to have another pro team out in Seattle.
Our meteorologist, Scotty Colbert, has that laying around. He's got that in his bank account.
Maybe he should open a league.
Well, we'll ask him
in Mississippi. We'll ask him. He'll tell us next.